Hello and good evening, everybody. It's nice to see you guys. My name is Marina Mansfield, and today I'm going to be talking about healing water and why it's so important for us to have this water on a daily basis. What is the difference between waters? How is our water different? And how many holistic healing properties it includes? First, I will tell you general quality of what is osmosis healing water. Then I will go through why it's so important to have this water on a daily basis. What does it actually do for us? Then I will tell you about normal tap water, which unfortunately still a lot of people drink. And in the very end, I will try to connect you with a professional doctor, a surgeon who designed bioresonance programs, and she can tell you a few more things which I haven't possibly mentioned yet. Anyway, so osmosis healing water and its quality. So it's commonly referred to as reverse osmosis, RO. And so that's the water purified through a process that removes contaminants, impurities, and harmful substances. Zach, can you let this person in, please? He's trying to get in as well. Okay, see if he can help. Thank you. The reverse osmosis system works by forcing water through a semi-permanent membrane, which filters out unwanted particles like heavy metals, chemicals, bacteria, and salts, resulting in clean, safe, and high-quality water. So you probably heard about a Japanese scientist. His name is Masari Emoto. You can look him on Google. And this gentleman have done a lot of research on molecular structure of water. So there was a lot of experiments that's been documented when people take 2 glasses of water, puts, for example, rice in both of them. And one water would be tap water, and the other water would be healing water. And in few days, they can see the difference. The water which been stale from our taps, the rice became moldy and had a bad smell, and it died away, the seeds of rice. And the healing water, osmosis water, made the rice. It's become alive. It was happy. It started having certain processes when it just want to jump out and thrive. So that is also he also spoke about the structures of the water. When he took from microscope, he took one water from the tap, and you could see horrible shapes and chaotic molecules all over. And it was looking like almost like devilish water. And the other one was the most beautiful snowflakes. So molecules are arranged in a certain order. And these snowflakes, they get into our body like well recognized. And it makes a huge difference to absorb this water for our body. It's something that I'm really, really impressed when I first start looking at the difference. It was immense difference. Now in Japan, they have aqua medicine where they treat people illnesses just with water. It shrinks tumors, it cleanses, it loses weight, improves metabolism, digestion. so many different great effects for human body. So I wanted to tell you about our water, which is what's happening. How is it different from tap water or even Kangen water? You probably heard it's one of the very nice waters in the world, and it's live and dead water there, alkaline and acidic water, and still it doesn't have what our water have. Our water absorbs, cleanse amazingly, and you can feel the difference in your health within days, weeks. So first of all, our water goes, it has a magnet, okay? The magnet will delete all the memory. I don't know if you know, but water has got a memory. After going through the pipes, picking up bacteria, virus, whatever else in the water, they got chlorine. And you know that Hilda Clark was very particular about people having cancer. They had chlorine in their blood. That's one of the biggest reasons. The other, so after going through the pipes, the memory has been deleted, special magnet inserted in our system. Once the memory is deleted, it starts structuring the water. Structuring the water into beautiful snowflakes, which absorbs by our body to 100%. Then the water will go to the process of mineralization. It's got, 1 second. Can you let this person in, please? Louis, this person, can you let him in?
And then what?
In the wait, he's in waiting room. Um, no, not to me. I'm already doing webinar, so just speak to him. Okay, so the next process is mineralization. 30 different micro elements are, excuse me, ask Zach how to help him to get in, okay? Don't look at me. Now, sorry about that. So the process of mineralization of over 40 different micro and micro elements will go naturally into our water from a special quality of ingredients which are installed in our filters, and they all comes through natural minerals again. And you know that a lot of deficiencies in the world, we all lack of minerals because our soil is not the same anymore when it had a lot of nutrients in there. So even if we eat good food, minerals is a huge deficiency in many people. So to avoid this, the minerals in the water which are input will compensate the people's deficiencies. And then there is also a pH. You know, the pH is if it's too acidic, like tap water is about 6, pH 6, and our water is, oh, she did pH 35, sorry, it's a mistake, from 9.5 to 11, which is the best healing water, pH water. Okay, so I'm doing my treatment at the moment, as I don't know if you can feel, I got a bit of nose blocked, but here is devices that I'm using. As soon, you know, the virus is going around right now, and you don't wait when you pick one up. And I having devices, I straight away charge water on lymphatic drainage, and I would use device on viruses. I don't need to have the name of it or bacteria. And so I had yesterday, I had sore throat, and I thought, oh, great, before my webinar, normally happens. I would use programs to get rid of bacteria and viruses, and that works immediately. Within 15-20 minutes, sore throat's gone. But because I had a very busy day, a lot of appointments today, I was still out and about. So the only thing is a little sniffy nose, but I don't have temperature, you know, because there's a flu's going on. Temperature, body aches, coughs, still bad throat. So, and that's what devices do. It's not a joke, or I actually swear how amazing our devices are. And I will tell you more about them in the very end, because they do work, believe it or not. With the water, it adds more power because you can input the frequencies in the water, lymphatic drainage, blood cleansing, anti-parasites, anti-pain, and drink that water, which goes straight into your bloods, straight into your organs, and help them to recover. Because in the end of the day, your immune system is the one who does the healing. All we're doing is to helping your body to get in a position where the healing can come natural. So, and the last quality of our healing water is Radix potential. When I first heard about water, I had no idea it had memory. I had no idea it could be structured as a snowflakes. So when I was doing my research, I was very impressed. And I've never heard of Radix potential either. And when I spoke to the scientists who invented water, I said, tell me more about what is Radix potential. And apparently it's one of the most healing qualities of the water, which is measured in millivolts. So mother's milk, for example, minus 125 millivolts, and it's the most precious substance for the baby. There is waters from springs, which about minus 70, minus 80. Then we got fresh juices, which just been picked from the garden. It will be about 60, 70 as well. And then we will have like water in the shops, which is bottled water, will be plus. The more plus, higher plus, the more water is not great for our body because it doesn't do the justice. It doesn't do what the water is supposed to do, renovate, eliminate toxins, regenerate body. And so Radix potential basically charges water negatively electrons, and they become like bullet going through your body. They take out toxins, they take out heavy metal, they take out sand comes out from kidney stones and breaks down stones. It prevents a lot of illnesses, and minus 600 is quite high. So I was really grateful because when I was using water, I had some kidney stones and it was all coming out. When I went away and I wasn't drinking that water, I could feel the heaviness. And when I come back and start drinking, it was amazing. So this amazing healing water, you can charge and enhance it with different frequencies, which is amazing. Now, things like like purity. So obviously it will be free from pollutants and toxins, which is great for your health. Improving digestion. A lot of people noticing that they start digesting easier and the metabolism improves, and obviously nutrient absorption improves. So drinking this water helps body to eliminate toxins more efficiently. Sometimes if you go to the toilet and you, for example, drank the water or charge the water on lymphatic drainage, you can actually smell your urine. So that means body getting rid of it more efficiently, which is great. I had one client who actually said, I thought you were just talking about it, but when I went to the toilet, I could actually smell. And he came back and asked me to charge his water. I said, well, keep going. It's great. And of course, improves taste enhancement, removing impurities and adding natural taste for the water. Healthy, you'll notice it on skin and hair because it reduces exposure to harmful chemicals. Protection from contaminants with increasing pollution. Even tap water can contain harmful substances like lead, arsenic, pesticides, and ensures that your drinking water is free from all these dangers because it doesn't kill you instantly. But remember, it goes into your blood, it goes into your organs and stays there for a while. And you add on the long term, it becomes, then it starts affecting your body in a not a great way. So also it's better hydrated your body, pure water, and because it absorbs better. Those who compromise immune system or health conditions benefit contaminant-free water, which we already mentioned, and improved cooking. We have water. Well, I have an older type, which is got two taps, one for cooking, soups, teas, coffees. It absolutely has no minerals in there. It's such a clean kettle, just like a mirror. And you can everybody who come, and when I make them tea or soup, they said, "Oh wow, how amazing taste! You know, what did you put in there?" I said, "Well, we just use a very good water quality, and that really makes a difference." Then the other what was is a healing one, another tap, and okay, so it's enhanced flavor and safety of food and beverages. Also, for environment, it's better because using the system at home, you can reduce reliance on bottled water, lowering plastic waste. So this is the water, how it looks like. It's very easy to assemble. To change filters, it will take you a few minutes, maybe up to, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. You just take them out. There is a video which I can show you later. And there is tap, everything comes with it. And then we have a little video how to use it. It's only a minute. There we go. Not bad looking. It's very tidy. Once it's installed really easy to change filters, as I mentioned. Even a woman can do it. Excellent. And you get water for life. And by the way, the filters last for a few years until the light comes up. And the filters are amazing. They last for, some people use it for 3-4 years. And when you need to change the filters, they don't cost a fortune. Something about 150 for years, which is amazing. Okay, so there you go. And then the next slide will tell us, not again. Okay. The next one, so something that a lot of people don't know is parasites. Once I mean, there are some eggs in the water, tap water as well, and once they get in the body, they're like in 5-star hotel, which means they're never gonna get out. They get blood, nutrition, great temperature, and they grow, and they also can move around in our body. You probably heard about an Australian woman who had operation about 3 months ago. She was on the news. They were talking that they couldn't, she was experiencing some fatigue and uncomfort and pain. And when they had scan, she had something dark in her brain. And when they opened it up, she had surgery, they realized there was 8 centimeters of a worm sitting in her brain, which is, I don't think she was the only one. It's just she was lucky that, they found it. But our devices, they break down those parasites, and the water as well. When you charge water like anti-parasite, it breaks them, which is very, very good. Now, you can see this, what kind of types of bacteria, parasites, viruses you can get from the water. And it's not the best part. Infected animals as well, because whatever water they drink, they suffer. Animals suffer as much as some humans, because they got apparently the same illnesses and arthritis and digestion problems. All of that is in our animals, cats, dogs, and so on. And a lot of them got allergies. I mean, every fifth dog has got allergies. They either scratch themselves till the blood, and I have a friend who is a vet. He said absolutely same illnesses. So whoever you can treat, and if you put a bowl of clean charged water and the one from the tap, the animals can feel frequencies. They will go to the one which has been cleaned, and they can feel the frequency, so they will go to the good water, and that's very important. Okay, and then obviously spreading it, hygiene. So there are some infections which you can feel. So it's gastrointestinal parasites like Guardia, Cryptosporidium, and diarrhea would be often an effect, abdominal pain and cramping, nausea, vomiting, gas and bloating, weight loss and fatigue. Blood parasites, Plasmodium causing malaria, fever and chills, sweating, headaches, muscle and joint pain, anemia, fatigue. Who would have known, so much stuff these parasites can cause? Intestinal worms, ascaris. Ascaris could be up to 10 meters in the body. And some people don't have a clue because they don't have scanners. Scanner would pick it up, or they, not always they test themselves at the doctors. And you can see how many different types of worms causing abdominal pain, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, weight loss. And when you use our devices or you charge water with antiparasites, you can see in your stool dead parasites coming out. They're normally skin color, all sorts of different shapes. They could be small, big, and a lot of clients of mine were sending pictures just to show what's out of them, which is, it's crazy to think that this actually is real. And of course, for the children, especially when they don't wash hands, all of that is there. So, so when you seek medical attention is, of course, when you have severe diarrhea, blood and stool, severe abdominal pain, unexplained weight loss, itchy skin, rash, don't want to go away. And how does bioresonance help then? So we offer our clients devices which have been proven for years and years now. So we would offer people scanners when they can test themselves. In just 2 minutes, you can see your aura, your chakras, each organ, level of toxins, allergy, your microflora, which is most important. Everything that moves in your body at that moment will be translated in your language, in English. And it's got actually quite a few languages there that you can adjust. The program gets copied into the computer, and you can see amazing things about yourself. Your spine, inflammations, even sleep discs, and then also diet according to your microflora. So some things might feed the viruses that you're trying to get rid of. It shows papilloma virus, it shows staphylococcus, and their percentage in the body. So we all have got our microflora. The problem begins when it's too much of certain bacteria or parasites, which is taking over our body. And this is when you start feeling side effect and, headaches or stomach problems, whatever. You have to do, that's what detox means. Detox means not just dieting, it's getting rid of things which invaded us. And those people who don't do it, they prevail and they suffer with a lot of different illnesses. So you need to, like every 6 months, have like anti-parasite programs to prevent and treat what you have. So that will definitely give your immune system, because remember, they all producing their own toxins. So we are giving you a healthy chance to check yourself. Those who can afford scanner, or even few friends can put money together and get one and just do checks every couple of months. And your relatives, your children, because it's all safe and it's got no side effect. So it makes a big difference. And we offer now free devices, which is radio frequencies, Trinity. It's got 254 programs, and it's amazing. It's got also psychomatic programs for depression, bad sleep, memory loss, negative thoughts, deleting. It actually works quite amazing, you'll be surprised. And here you see Orion, which is device for electromagnetic. So you have got electrodes with it. And when you hold electrodes, you can feel the frequency going in. All you need to do is to press the button from whatever you have. Like in my case, I would use Orion. Very simple. You put it on 3 times, device is on. Second program will choose programs, whatever you need. So I'll put, for example, antibacterial and antiviral. And then there is 2 buttons which will increase the strength of the signal. And so in my case, for example, if my hands are busy, I would use one of it's got 4 attachments: hands, feet, anti-pain, and water charging appliance. So this one, for example, like the other day when I had sore throat and my tonsils were, swollen, I would use holding it right there, and I could feel the relief and soreness going away because the bacteria gets destroyed. So you can feel within minutes the difference. And of course, you still have to try to take it easy. You can take vitamin C, propolis, tea tree oil, anything which will add. But devices do really, really well. Even if you don't take anything, you will still get a very good result. The other things just improve the result. And obviously, it depends on the viruses. Some viruses are too smart. They modify, they get used to frequencies. That's why you have to change devices or programs. And it worked amazingly. I mean, my son had tonsillitis. He suffered quite a lot, and he would hold at one tonsil, and he said all the bacteria run to the left now. So he does then first right, then left until it's gone completely. So it's amazing. And this is how I'm, not that well, but I know that people. I mean, this is nothing because people suffer with high temperatures and they like a couple of weeks out of order. I'll be fine by tomorrow. That's like yesterday I picked it up. Today I'm fine, have a bit of sniffle, but no pain, and you can hear my voice. And tomorrow it will be out. So anyway, now I wanted to introduce you to, can you call Zach, please, for me? He came down and he's gone. Okay, so this is the lady who I wanted you to be introduced. I'm just looking for her credentials. Yes, now, 1 second. Okay, so her name is Plechova Marina Nikolaevna. I mean, we have different doctors, few doctors, and one in the website, but at the moment she is not available today. But I got another one who is a geofacial surgeon, highest category pediatric surgeon, experience of 37 years, okay, in medical profession, and 25 years with bioresonance, expert on dietary supplements, forensic medical expert, and author of the 21st century human health mythology, developer of bioresonance programs. And her name is Marina Nikolaevna. I'm going to try to join her. She speaks Russian, but I will translate. And if you guys have any questions, we've got 15 minutes to answer. So can you see if you can? Huh? 1 second. Mute. Wait. Give me a minute. It's the first time we're doing it, so. if you have got any questions, you can get yourself, just write me in the chat. And where is it here? Is she joined? Okay. Raise hand, Raj. Yeah, do you want to write or your question? Неверно. It's wrong. It's wrong one. Can you give you the right one? So have you guys got any questions after the webinar? Why do we need to have good water in our lives and how the devices work? And Raj, you put your hand up. Did you want to ask anything? Ask to unmute. Or do you want to ask to, he's asking something, Zach. You need to unmute, I think, yeah? Oh, can you? Okay, are you there?
Hi, Marina. How are you?
Hi. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? It's good to see you.
Yeah, I'm fabulous. Just a quick question. You're showing that RO system. Okay, so when you connect RO, so you know the TDS in the water?
TDS.
Yeah.
No, I can ask.
Yeah, after doing reverse osmosis, can you check the TDS? How
Of
much
course I'll
TDS
do.
is coming?
Yeah, I'll write it down. Never heard of TDS. Okay.
Because TDS is very mandatory in drinking water.
It's not pH, is it?
No pH. TDS is the
You live and learn. Okay, I will ask and I get back to you.
because the thing is why I'm asking is you can Google WHO already banned RO systems
Mm-hmm.
because RO systems remove all the minerals from the water.
No, those are special minerals. This is minerals which feeds the body. That's not the minerals from you get on the kettle. It's a different, it's a nutritional minerals.
Yeah, that's why I need to check the
I will
TDS.
do that, no problem. It's a good question. And thank
Until
you for
unless we
asking.
have between 100 to 300 TDS, that should be okay.
Okay, I will definitely get back to you on that.
Yeah.
But I know that it's a natural minerals which our body lack. That's for 100%, but I can ask what percentage of it.
Yeah. That the device is manufactured in Europe or where else?
Yeah,
Okay. How much is the cost?
it's $1,100 $100.
The RO system.
Yeah. And if you want the extra filters, it's only $150 and it will last you for up to 5 years, which is very good because if you think of Camden water, it's between 4,000 and 7,000, and it's a good water, of course, but it's not the alive healing bio water which our body needs for drinking to get rid of illnesses or prevent illnesses. Anyway, we're having a problem to join Marina, but I can ring her now maybe and just I will translate her just over the phone. Okay, Marina, я вас... What did she say? So Ага, хорошо. Ну, это самое. So I want to ask Marina, how does she feel bioresonance works together with devices in our water? What are the benefits that, from medical point of view? Скажите, пожалуйста, Марина, какие преимущества нашей воды и приборов? Что вы скажете?
Добрый день всем участникам конференции. Что могу ответить? Преимущество нашей воды заключается в том, что все требования, которые сейчас применимы к по международному стандарту качеству воды в этой установке заложены. То есть самое редкое явление – это поверхностное натяжение воды, плюс биодоступность воды, плюс кластерность воды. Все это возможно, то есть оно присутствует. Это самое, наверное, основное. То есть вода, биодоступная вода в любое время дня и ночи, и вы можете через эту воду больше передавать информации, больше ее использовать так как она отвечает всем требованиям.
After certain experiments, the water, the parameters, all the parameters of our water cluster technology, it's to a very high standard, and the experiments showed that efficiency and recovery of patients were much faster and much more productive. It worked much more effective and productive for the clients. Еще с приборами что-то связать, может быть?
С помощью приборов можно использовать программы, переносящие информацию на воду, так как вода является проводником для всего. Поэтому максимально использовать биофизические константы прибора, которые вложены в динамике на воде переданные, можно использовать для детоксикации, прежде всего для усиления программ, с которыми вы работаете, то есть лечебные программы. Это и противопаразитарные, это по лимфодренажам, и восстановительные программы соединительных тканей, на что я всегда обращаю внимание, потому что этому очень вопросу уделяется мало внимания. Как раз таки для лечения патологии соединительной ткани, то есть суставы, позвоночник, нужно сочетание воды, хорошей качественной воды, как проводника, и источника тех программ лечебных, которые можно использовать, перенося на воду.
Because water's got information on it, the patients who were, or just people who were using the combination of frequencies from devices and installing it into healing water, again, the results were very, very efficient. And it makes a huge difference when the water's got memory, first of all, for detoxification, secondly, for rejuvenation of your body. And thirdly, it was enhancing the treatment. If people were doing some kind of treatment for joint pain, for cleansing the vessels, it will improve again the result dramatically from her experience. Что-нибудь еще?
Еще очень важно для тех любителей, которые не хотят применять медикаментозную терапию, как раз комбинация воды и биорезонансных методик – это очень важный шаг к оздоровлению, в том числе к профилактике заболеваний.
So it's a huge step to prevent illnesses, and the combination of devices with water, it's for those people who don't like using medicaments, it would be the most efficient, the most productive, resultative way to keep healthy. So, thank you very much, Marina. Thank you. So sorry you couldn't see her. She's a good-looking lady, but next time I will try to get this technical thing sorted, and you can still write questions, and the the doctors will be replying to you. Спасибо большое. Thank you. And I will be able to help you with the answers from medical professionals, because now more and more doctors, medical doctors, surgeons and cardiologists and GPs and children's doctors, they all are searching for, a lot of them, not all, a lot of them are searching how to add and enhance treatment naturally to whatever else is recommended, traditional medicine, because our body responds very well to natural frequencies, to natural treatment. It recognizes it, and the response is amazing. Of course, sometimes you can't just help with frequencies. Sometimes, we do scan, and we actually send people to emergency, to the doctors, because we can see somebody may be just about to have a stroke, and it's too late to start the holistic treatment. So sometimes, we help them to get to the doctors and it's too late to use our devices. But to prevent and use other, diabetes illnesses, we had a lot of different clients with Crohn's disease, with so many, you name it, everything is in those devices to prevent, to help, and to get your immune system in the best position to do the treatment. So do look at the devices, do look at the water. It's just like a doctor at home for any infections, inflammations, and of course you can still go to the doctors and get checked and see what was the cause. Like, for example, I had a toothache a few years ago before going to abroad, far away to Costa Rica, and I suddenly had toothache. And I thought, that can't be for too long because I go every 6 months to the dentist. Shouldn't be any problem. It will go away. Instead of going away, it starts spreading and the whole jaw was feeling very uncomfortable, very painful. And I realized I have to do something because that's really annoying now and painful. So I remembered, some of my clients said, oh, my mom used, your device and it actually helps so quickly for dental problem. And so I put the device on. I remember I was driving. I put, in that case, it was Trinity. We didn't know the other one yet. I put Trinity, and within 20 minutes, as I was driving, I could feel, I just put dental program, and everything in there is already included. So all the possible infection which would cause pain in the tooth. As I was driving, I could actually feel physically the pain is lifting up, and completely gone. I, of course, went to the dentist. I said, look, can you see me quite urgent? And when she looked, a couple of days later, she said, well, you have a gap, you have a pocket in the gum in the last tooth on the very top. And obviously the food will be stuck there. So even if you floss, you can't get there. And I couldn't feel. So infection, bacteria bred and start causing inflammation. So this is what caused the pain. So device has killed the bacteria. I still went to the dentist. She just recommended the brush and she gave me some antibiotics. I took them with me to Costa Rica, but I never had to take them inside because the device killed the bacteria. I cleaned, I got the brushes, cleaned, rinsed, never happened again. So can you imagine how many, I don't know, there is a lot of dentists probably wouldn't like it because then, people lose their teeth because of that. And here you get, I get all my teeth. This is good, 55 years old. It's not many people now have their teeth, and if people knew the power, how to prevent and do, help yourself, first of all, then yeah, it's amazing. I say amazing. And so any questions? I'm going to finish. And if you guys have any questions, please write to us. I will come back to you, Raj, about TDS. And yeah, I'm happy you guys here today. So thank you for your presence. Thank you for being with us. And do get back if you need any help or guidance on using our systems. Thank you again and have a lovely, lovely evening or day and morning. And speak soon. Bye-bye.